Ever wondered how your food habits could be affecting your high blood pressure? High blood pressure or hypertension is a silent villain that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. But did you know that your food habits can play a significant role in managing this condition? Imagine your body as a complex machine, with your heart as the engine. The fuel you put into this machine, the food you eat, can either ensure smooth operation or cause unnecessary strain. When it comes to hypertension, certain foods can act like sand in the gears, raising your blood pressure and escalating the risks associated with it. Eating a healthy diet can help lower high blood pressure and reduce your risk of heart disease. It's not just about adding in the good stuff, it's equally important to know what to avoid, so buckle up and get ready to take notes. Today we will talk about 7 foods that you might want to avoid if you have high blood pressure. First on our list is salt. Known for its flavor-boosting properties, salt is a common ingredient in our diets. However, it's also a significant source of sodium, which can raise blood pressure by causing the body to retain fluid. This leads to a higher workload for your heart and blood vessels. Think about the foods you eat daily. Processed foods, canned soups, fast food, and even some breads are often high in sodium. Little changes in your diet can make big differences. Opt for fresh whole foods and use herbs and spices for flavor instead of salt. Consider the example of snack time. Instead of reaching for a bag of salty chips, why not try a handful of unsalted nuts or a piece of fresh fruit? Healthy alternatives exist. It's just a matter of making the switch. So consider reducing your salt intake to manage your blood pressure better. Next up is alcohol. The age-old debate. Is alcohol good or bad for you? Well, in the context of high blood pressure, it's a bit of a mixed bag. You see, alcohol, when consumed excessively, can certainly raise your blood pressure levels. This is because alcohol is known to be a vasodilator, which means it widens your blood vessels and increases blood flow, leading to a spike in blood pressure. Now, this doesn't mean you need to swear off your favorite drinks entirely. It's all about moderation. For men, the recommended limit is up to 2 drinks a day, and for women, it's 1 drink a day. And remember, a drink here refers to a glass of wine, a beer, or a shot of spirits, not a whole bottle. So, enjoy your occasional glass of Merlot or pint of lager, but keep an eye on the quantity. After all, your health comes first. Remember, moderation is key when it comes to alcohol. Third on our list are processed foods. These supermarket staples are often loaded with sodium, not to mention unhealthy fats. You see, food manufacturers use salt and fat to enhance flavor and extend shelf life, making their products incredibly tempting. But they're not doing your blood pressure any favors. Think about those convenient microwave meals, canned soups, and bags of chips. They're quick, they're easy, but they're also chock full of sodium. And don't get me started on processed meats like bacon and hot dogs. They're packed with saturated fat, which can raise your blood pressure and increase your risk of heart disease. But here's the good news. You can swap these items for healthier alternatives. Try fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Not only are they delicious, but they're also low in sodium and high in fiber. So next time you're at the supermarket, remember, opting for fresh whole foods can make a big difference. Number 4 on our list is caffeine. Now, we all love a good cup of joe to kickstart our mornings, don't we? But it's worth noting that caffeine can cause a short but dramatic increase in your blood pressure, even if you don't have high blood pressure. It's uncertain what causes this spike. Some researchers believe that caffeine could potentially block a hormone that helps keep your arteries widened. Others think that caffeine causes your adrenal glands to release more adrenaline, which can increase your blood pressure. Now don't despair, my coffee-loving friends. You don't have to give up your morning ritual entirely. There are some great alternatives out there. Herbal teas, for instance, can be a fantastic substitute. They offer a wide variety of flavors and many have health benefits of their own. So the next time you reach for that cup of coffee, perhaps consider a calming chamomile or a refreshing mint tea instead. Consider limiting your caffeine intake if you have high blood pressure. Fifth on our list are sugar and refined carbs. These sneaky culprits are often hidden in our favorite comfort foods and beverages. Consuming high amounts of these can lead to weight gain, which is a major risk factor for high blood pressure. Sugar, especially the refined kind, can cause a spike in your blood glucose levels, leading to insulin resistance over time. This can increase your blood pressure and put you at risk for heart disease. As for refined carbs, they lack the fiber and nutrients found in whole grains. This means they're quickly converted into sugar in your body, leading to similar health issues. Now don't worry, you don't have to completely give up on sweetness or carbs. Instead, opt for natural sweeteners like honey or stevia. and choose whole grains over refined ones. These alternatives not only taste great, but they also provide essential nutrients and fiber. Choosing whole foods over refined ones can help manage your blood pressure. Next up are saturated and trans fats. These dietary villains often sneak into our meals through processed foods, fast foods, and baked goods. Consuming high amounts of these fats can lead to increased levels of LDL or bad cholesterol, which may result in higher blood pressure. Saturated fats are typically solid at room temperature and are found in foods like butter, cheese, and fatty meats. Trans fats, on the other hand, are the result of a process called hydrogenation, used to extend the shelf life of packaged foods. They're equally damaging, if not more. So, what's the solution? Well, it's not about completely eliminating fats from your diet, it's about making healthier choices. Monounsaturated fats, found in foods like avocados, olive oil, and some nuts, can actually help reduce bad cholesterol levels and are a heart-friendly substitute. So, let's be mindful of our fat intake and make smarter choices for our heart's sake. Remember, not all fats are created equal. Last but not least, is red meat. Now, you might be wondering, what's wrong with a juicy steak or a sizzling burger? Well, it turns out, these delectable delights can be a challenge for your blood pressure. Red meat often comes with a generous side of saturated fats, which can elevate your blood pressure levels by causing your arteries to narrow and harden. But it's not all doom and gloom. You don't have to give up on meat altogether. Thankfully, there are healthier alternatives. How about opting for lean meats instead? Chicken, turkey, and fish are all lower in saturated fats and can be just as delicious when cooked right. Even better, why not explore the world of plant-based proteins? Foods like lentils, beans, and tofu are not only protein-rich, but they also come packed with beneficial fibers and antioxidants that can help maintain a healthy blood pressure. Consider reducing your red meat intake for better blood pressure management. It's a small change that can make a big difference. So there you have it, 7 foods to avoid if you have high blood pressure. We've covered salt, alcohol, processed foods, caffeine, sugar, refined carbs, saturated and trans fats, and red meat. Remember, it's not just about avoiding certain foods, but also about embracing a balanced, healthy diet. Thank you for watching. Before we wrap up this video, we want to remind you how important your support is to us. If you found this information useful or interesting, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Your likes, comments, and shares help us to continue providing valuable content like this. If you have any questions about the foods we've discussed today, or if you'd like to suggest a topic for a future video, please leave a comment below. Remember, your health is the most important thing, and we're here to help you make the best decisions for your lifestyle. Thank you for watching.